The video download was canceled. What are you talking about? Alright, it's finally sitting at 0 drop frames. Finally. Please load. Oh, I can see it now. I can finally see it. I actually have video. Hello. You may be able to see me, may be able to hear me. Finally, I plugged my stupid Ethernet cable, which was barely long enough to plug in. Barely. Because my Wi-Fi was unbelievably stupid. Anyone. Anybody. The stream is good, you don't have to adjust. Cool. Thank you, Chazu. That was a few minutes ago. Anyone? Just see old man. Oh, you should be able to see the video. I can see myself finally. Finally. Okay. Lesson learned. Even though your Wi-Fi worked when you did your first cooking stream, that doesn't mean you should ever. The only thing is, I thought my port here needed an adapter or something. It didn't even look like it was a proper Ethernet port on my laptop here. Well, hello. So Yo-Yo's trolling me. Anybody else? Can you hear me, see me? Does my video look good on my end? I'm going to pause and pull up OBS window. Okay. Well, let me find my recipe. Just see an old man? Like, do y'all really just see like a picture of me, or do you see a video? God damn it. Oh, the worst. Let me see. Yeah, I feel like this is about right. I see, Quinn. First of all, always put on your apron when you're cooking, guys. Always apron up. Don't ever forget that, okay? It's very important. It's very, very important. Let me get a pot. All right. Got my little burner set up. Let's adjust that just a little bit. I'm actually going to do a little bit of chopping on here. So let's move that just a little bit. All right, so before I further ado, by the way, this is a wireless access point that I use for Wi-Fi that I was gonna actually connect it like right there. So I ditched the entire Wi-Fi thing. So I had a poll. I posted a poll and some people voted on it, and I was gonna do like a boneless stuffed chicken, which would have been kind of fun, but then people trolled the shit out of me by voting for lasagna. I know Zuzu and Soupy's Discord was like, yeah, lasagna is my favorite. I don't remember who suggested it initially, but I ended up with lasagna. But to troll you guys back, I'm doing Mexican lasagna. We ain't doing regular lasagna. So I actually cheated a little bit on my prep. So as of lunchtime here, I got a pan of ground beef already cooked. I got some fresh jalapeno in there, and I got some green chili in there as well. Might be difficult to see much detail on the texture there, but that is ground beef, green chili, fresh jalapeno, all cooked up, ready to go. So there's that. And we are making homemade refried beans to go with our Mexican lasagna. So I just pulled up my recipe. I am going to chop up some garlic for my refried beans. I didn't want to do that much prep. I decided to make the refried beans on stream before I assemble lasagna. So you guys get that at least. I thought it'd be kind of boring just a brown ground meat, so at least I can make refried beans. That'll be a little bit different. So, because ground beef is kind of boring, just in the pan and cooking it up a little bit. So, I'm going to show you guys my secret ingredient. So, this is beef tallow. 0.5%. I thought that was 77% drop frames for a second. That's funny. Yeah, I got beef tallow. So this is some stuff I made. I had some fat from some meat that I cut up. And I rendered it down to make beef tallow, which is a tedious process. But there you go, there's tallow. So I'm going to get my little burner on. This is not the best quality burner. I would not recommend it. I was having a lot of issues keeping the consistent temperature last time. By the way, this microphone is different from last time. People who were here last time, I had really bad audio because I was using the laptop's microphone and it was really bad. I know this microphone I'm using right now is not great, but you should be able to hear me consistently at least. I don't have to be close to the laptop for it to work. So I'm going to put a generous amount of beef tallow in here. We eating good tonight? Pretty much. It's going to be all right. Get that in there. It's starting to melt slowly. Make sure it's nice and fatty. Nice beefy flavor in my refried beans. Kind of difficult to spoon it. Okay. We'll go with that for now. I think that's good. So that's starting to melt. Let me chop my garlic and I'm going to throw that straight in there. That sound good? Thank you. Thank you for confirmation. Yeah, I was not happy with the audio situation last time because I had to be very close to the laptop for it to pick me up at all, and people were just like, can't hear shit. So I'm just going to mince up some garlic. Not a big whoop. So the basic recipe of this is going to be cook down the beans and the garlic and the fat, and I have 2 cans of beans over here, and then I'm going to add a little bit of seasoning to it. Not a huge deal. It's a pretty simple recipe. I've only made refried beans once before. This is my second go. I'm using basically the same recipe, Maybe one day I'll try to zhuzh it up a little, but although I guess beef tallow is more zhuzh than if you buy canned refined beans, it probably has 0% beef fat. So tallow is a little bit different. All right, for my garlic, I don't have a garlic press. I like to give it just a little rough chop like this. I just go back and forth on it. Very precise. And you can sort of see my chopping. I'm sorry about that. I should have angled my camera a little bit different, but I'm almost done now. This is the only chopping I'm going to do, I think. The assembly is just going to be putting the cheese and sauce and stuff and the meat in there. So okay, my fat is nice and melted down now. Refried beans are like 70% grease. Yeah, they should be fatty, otherwise you're not, I don't know what you're doing if you're not making them nice and fatty. All right, garlic again. Got a nice sizzle. Already smelling the aroma from that, which is nice. I'm going to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's all I'm going to do is put garlic in here and then add the beans and a little bit of seasonings. I actually don't have the exact same recipe I was looking at earlier. It's a little bit different, but it's the general idea is the same thing: garlic, fat, beans, a little bit of seasoning. I don't think I'm missing anything. Definitely don't burn your garlic either, because garlic will cook up pretty quick, so I don't have a heck of a lot of time to double check my recipe. But yeah, this calls for oil. I'm obviously not using oil. I did on you last time, I think. Yeah, I'm right. It's just that and lime juice to finish. I hope I don't forget the lime juice to finish. Be something I would do is forget that. All right, the garlic's looking pretty good already. Don't want to burn it. Probably want to put the heat down, or maybe not. Put the beans in first and see. All right. Damn, my garlic cooked fast. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't need the can opener because these are some pop cans, which is nice. That was a little loud. All right. We in there. We in there. Two cans of Pintos. All right. Probably got to turn up the heat now because I killed it. Pretty much. Putting all that extra volume in there. I'm feeling clean on the fat statement. I think I'm going to put a little bit more in there. Make sure we make it more tasty than healthy. Whoa. A little bit of lasagna up in there. Ooh. All right, let's go with that. Go ahead and save my tallow. It's good stuff, though. It's good cooking fat. I should make some French fries with it, probably. Like the McDonald's original French fries, I think, were beef tallow. And let me put the lid on because we're still not cooking too hot. What's up, Fitsoon? How good is it? So for anyone who's just joining, I'm doing Mexican lasagna, which is a little bit weird. But since I got requests for lasagna for this cooking stream, I decided to go with a non-standard lasagna. I haven't made Mexican lasagna in a while. First time I had it, still living at home, my mom made some way back then. So it's been a bit, but the last time I had it, I remember it being pretty good. Let me pull out some other things from my fridge while I'm in here. Yeah. So I have a homemade Taco Bell mild sauce right here. I also made some hot sauce. The hot sauce was really hot because I did the mild sauce recipe and then I added some fermented scorpion pepper into it, which is what I added to my jambalaya for my last stream, and made a really hot taco sauce. I think I have a little bit left in the fridge there, but this is the mild sauce. I'm going to use what I have left here. That's going to be some of the layer. I'm also going to layer in some of this salsa I bought, Chipotle salsa cremosa. I haven't bought this before, but it looked pretty good. Quinn might have an idea of that. I am not a Mexican food, I'm not that skilled at it, obviously. I guess maybe not obviously, but I'm more of a, Cajun food is like my go-to in terms of what I'm most proud in when I cook. So my tacos are like pretty generic, not that exciting tacos, but I try. Regular Spanish, yeah. Yeah, sounds good, Fitson. This is going pretty good now. Let that go. So there's the noodles. I also have, oh, yeah. I was tempted to try to make some guacamole, but I just bought some at the store because it was there, and try not to have that much cooking because it's already going to be a bit of a process here. Let's see. Let me find my masher. I got a brand, I think it would do the wash. I have a brand new potato masher for my beans. So you do need something to mash up your beans when you're making refried beans. So I have this lovely instrument right here. And here I go having issues with maintaining a consistent temperature with this burner. It's like really, really hot now. I don't want to like super boil my beans here. Reduce that just a little bit, and hopefully it doesn't cut off. And what I had last time was it was either really hot or it was just like not bubbling at all. I got tons of bubblage or no bubblage. All right, while that's cooking, let me take 1 second. Let me see about grabbing. Let me see if I can fire up some background music for us that won't get me banned. Let's try this. Hopefully I don't get a billion ads. I need to put ad block on my freaking laptop. I have no good excuse for that. You guys let me know in a minute if you hear the music. I'm not sure if I'll be able to hear it here. Well, I should be able to. Too loud. Oh, sorry. I can't hear it at all, so I'm very sorry about that. Sorry about that. I can't hear the music at all in my ear. I just turned it down significantly, though. Thanks for that, Quinny. It still looks like it's kind of loud. We turn it down just a little bit more. I don't want to kill it. I just want a little bit of background music for you guys. Yeah, it looked like it was pretty loud. Looks like now I can speak over it, right? Is that good? Perfect. Thank you so much. Appreciate that, Gwen. Alright, so now we got a little bit of background music. It was quiet last time, but a little bit awkward. It's doing the thing, I swear to God. So, it's either this burner wants to go really barely bubbling, like the simmer is, like, it's not even a healthy simmer, it's like barely bubbling. I turn it up a little bit, and it's like hard boiling, like, blah, fucking burner. I should get a better burner, but I mean, I guess it's functional, but ish. But we're baking today with the lasagna, so all I have to do is cook these beans down. We're not doing a whole thing with the burner, so it's not too bad. Time to invest in a better one. Yeah, I should get a better burner for sure. Yeah, it was cheap, so I expect the. I mean, I'm not surprised about the quality of how it's working out. Okay, let's see here. Some cheeses. I should probably get started on grating cheeses. So I didn't buy the pre-grated stuff. Yeah. Would be a good time to. Oh, I'm assuming that. Let's see. I have a nice box grater because I had this other grater that was really annoying. I definitely like using a nice big cheese grater if you're going to do your own cheese without buying the stuff. Grab something to put that in. This could work. I'm going to cheese it up. Slow cooker? I have a slow cooker, yeah. I have a slow cooker, I have an Instant Pot. I have a smoker outside. That thing's pretty fun. I'm going to smoke something up this weekend, I think. Most likely. I have to go see what I can find on sale. This is bubbling pretty hard again, but let me see if... Yeah, nothing's sticky or anything, so we're in good shape there. I'll let it just go. See what it's doing. You made lasagna in the slow cooker? That's interesting. I wouldn't have thought that would be a thing to do, but cool. A little bit of cheese grating action. I guess I'll go ahead and give this guy a scooch over yonder. Pull this back a little bit. This is a, let's see, this is a spicy cheese. This is from Sam's Club. It's a Colby and Monterey Jack cheese. It's got jalapeno, habanero, and chipotle peppers though. It's got a pretty good amount of spice to it. I enjoy this cheese. So between spicy cheese and all the jalapenos I put with the ground beef, we should do alright spice-wise, even with like a milder salsa and stuff. I'm not a huge fan of mild stuff versus spicy stuff. But I did make the mild taco sauce. It tastes pretty accurate. I can share that Taco Bell sauce recipe with you guys too if anybody's interested in making some. It's actually pretty simple to make. Just some spices, some tomato sauce,
like water, tomato sauce, the spices, and just kind of cook it like on a low heat and reduce it till it gets kind of thicker. There wasn't much to it. Keep going with cheese.
You would totally make it? Yeah, I'll share it.
I'm sure I can get a burner for not too much. I mean, this thing was like, I don't know, man, between 10 and 20 bucks or something. It was very affordable. I like it because I bought it primarily to cook outside, which is really good for that. I can just put up, I want to cook something that's going to smell up the place. I can go outside and cook. So it works for that. It's functional. I haven't realized it until maybe it's just a pan, because I usually use my cast iron pan. This what you call it? This Dutch oven and the other pan I used last time were definitely giving me problems, though. I mean, it's consistently like this boil is consistent. It's just that if I touch the dial a little bit, it's going to just die. Unless maybe if I turn it down, and even if it dies, just give it a few minutes and maybe it'll kick back up. I don't know. Something go out. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, it might be that it just doesn't function. Even though the light's on, it might be that it just doesn't function if I have the thing on too low. That might be what it is. I turn it down and it just goes off because it's supposed to be. It's definitely a possibility. I wonder if I should grate all this cheese. Probably. I'd rather have extra grated cheese probably than have not enough grated cheese. I think I'm gonna grate the other cheese first.
Your mini grill's been back and forth. Yeah.
I have a nice gas stove to cook on. It's just I'm not gonna have a great setup if I cook on my gas stove. I kind of want to use my table here, my nice island for streaming. Otherwise, yeah, it'd be awkward to try to point that laptop over there and get this set up. So maybe one day I'll think about setting up outside, but probably not because of the Wi-Fi issue I had. Why is Wi-Fi so stupid? Like, I had really good signal. Well, I had good enough signal for my last stream. I didn't have any issue with drop frames in the stream basically. I have no idea why I plugged it up today. It just started off like, oh, hey, we got nothing for you. Yeah, the gas it's real good. It's nice and hot fast. You just cut it off and the heat's done. And I grew up on an electric stove. My parents have one, and I definitely like my gas stove. When I was house shopping, I was definitely excited to see the gas stove here. I need to get a gas burner for the outside and use that to cook. Like, there's quite a bit of things I'm thinking about getting for cooking outside. Like, I have a kind of a crappy grill. I want to get a nice grill. I kind of want to get a big griddle too. Nice flat top, like a gas flat top to cook on. My cousin has a big freaking what you call it? I am forgetting the name brand of it. But it's a huge flat top. It's got like 3 different burners on it. He can cook up a bunch of burgers or freaking, quesadillas, all kinds of shit. I don't know why I can't think of what it's called. Blackstone. It's a Blackstone. He's got a big ass Blackstone. Probably one of the biggest ones they make. Huge thing. He's got a ton of kids to cook for. So cooking a lot of food at once is more of a thing that he does. Although I cook for people. I could get one. It would be really nice when people do come over. It's just, during the week it wouldn't make a lot of sense to fire up something that large to cook up a little bit of stuff. But man, for a party, talk about nice.
almost there.
Yeah, see, it's bubbling. It's still bubbling. It's just, at that rate, it would take so long for that liquid to cook out, and I'm just not going to have that. Stupid burner. We'll see what I figure out. If I'm going to do another stream, I might have to situate the burner situation. Maybe I'll just break something. Don't know. I should probably grate this entire block. Besides the cheese, this is the only thing I really have to do before assembly that I can think of. Holy shit.
Alright, well,
This little thing just fell. It's not the best either. I actually bought a more expensive microphone just for my work meetings and stuff, and the microphone was actually garbage. Like, it was supposed to be noise canceling, and the thing did fit really nice over my ear. I didn't have any issues of it wanting to fall out, but people just could not hear me versus this one that was like half the price. So I ended up returning the expensive, crappier one. Like, if the microphone would have worked, I mean, that thing was very comfortable. It's just, I obviously can't buy a freaking microphone that people can't hear a goddamn word I'm saying. Freaking use it. I can use it just as something to listen to, but exactly, the cheap one is freaking better. Like, I looked at the ratings at this thing and was like, this thing is cheap, but the ratings are solid. So I'm like, let me take a chance at buying the cheaper one, and it has worked out better. But luckily, I could just return the pricier one that didn't work with it. Shit. That's the only issue I have with it, is that it likes to move around a little bit, and occasionally it does freaking pop out. I really wouldn't want to drop that in my fucking pot, so hopefully we won't have a disaster like that, but okay, almost done with this block of cheese. I might mash my beans and see what the consistency is like. I guess I'll put some seasoning first. It's a bit of liquid still in there, but I'm probably not going to cook it all the way down. Wow, cheese is just breaking off instead of cooperating. But we'll get it. Alright, there we go. Alright, cheese, let's do this. Let me get rid of that. Oh, cheese. I could show you my cheese grater I used to use. It was horrible. It was a little tiny thing, and it took so long to be able to shred one little block of cheese. It's the most tedious goddamn thing. It might be a microplane or something. Okay. Oh, that's good. I think I have enough cheese. You can almost never have enough cheese, but lasagna's gotta have a good amount of cheese. And I am not putting ricotta cheese because this is not a freaking regular lasagna. This is our crazy Mexican lasagna that will not use traditional cheese. Okay. We are cheesed up. Now, hopefully this didn't start sticking. Oh, okay, just a little bit. This is actually looking pretty good liquid-wise, so now I just need a second to find this ingredients. Yeah. Let me see what spices this calls for. See what I'm gonna throw in here. Okay. We're gonna go salt. I'm gonna put black pepper. I don't think it calls for black pepper, but we're gonna do that. Cumin, chili powder. Yeah, let's do cumin, chili powder, and salt. Salt and pepper. All that good. I should probably move my cheese. Put him back over here. Get a little bit of seasoning. A bit of salt. Do my black pepper. I'm almost out of black pepper in this thing. Okay. So there's cumin. And some chili powder. Okay. A bit of stir, and we're gonna mash. Looking pretty good. So this is the last of the cooking I'm gonna do before assembling. So, oh my God. Thankfully, I didn't start assembling yet because when you're gonna bake something, always remember, hey, I gotta preheat my goddamn oven. Look, everyone preheat instead. That shouldn't take too long anyway. Very crucial step, preheat your goddamn oven. Don't forget that and go ahead and start prepping all your stuff and then realize that you assemble it and then, oh, hell, I gotta wait freaking however long it takes for your oven to get hot, 10 minutes or longer. That is a fumble, don't do that. Okay, masher time. This is why you wear an apron, see that? Very important detail. Masher's pretty good investment. It's going well. I guess the other good thing about homemade refried beans is if you want to leave it a little bit chunky, you can. You don't have to mash it till it comes out looking like the canned stuff. It's looking pretty good. Maybe just a little bit more mashing. Seasoning's pretty good. I don't think I have to adjust that. Alright. I'm gonna say we have refried beans. Success. See if I can get a shot of our refried beans. There you go. They're a little bit chunky. They're not completely mashed up to, you know, a paste or whatever, but they're there. I'm gonna turn my heat off. And there's beans. Time to find a pan and lasagna. I believe. Watch out. Nice. Don't need you all up in my shit. Okay. Okay. That'll work. Only thing is I want to make sure that the size of my noodles are going to fit in here one way or the other. Let's open our box. I'm not sure if it says to grease it. Maybe it does. Well, it says it's sauce on the bottom. We'll be fine with that, okay. I guess I'll put a meat layer at the bottom before I put noodles instead of starting with noodles. Noodles on the pan directly on the pan might be a problem. By the way, if you ever make your own lasagna noodles, you are better than me. I've never attempted that. I'm not the biggest Italian food person. Because it fight anyways. Okay, this is pretty reasonably sized. Can I fit 4 across? Yeah, more or less. Okay. Let me see if I don't have another pan. Not a fan of Italian. Yeah, I don't know. It's pretty good. I've been trying to go fucking use Italian food. Probably mostly because I don't love making noodles from scratch. This is from scratch noodles or something I want to do. And maybe I can make some good Italian food, but I don't know about that. I don't know if I have another great pan. I don't know if I have another great option, so we might be using this pan anyway. I think it'll work, it's just not the perfect shape. I don't want the noodles to go one direction and the other one. I can not quite fit 4 across, but it fits well enough. I think it's going to be fine. So we'll just do that. So your dad doesn't like good restaurants. That's a shame. Let me count how many noodles we have here, because the recipe tells you how much, well, not the recipe so much, but the box. It says to do a ½ cup of water for every 5 pieces of lasagna used. So it would be like 2, 3, 4, 5. There's 15 in here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's what it looks like. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nope. They are trolling. There is 16 pieces of pasta in here. So I'll get a cup and a half of water plus a little splash extra, I guess. Whatever. Did I count 15 or did I count? Yeah, it has to be 15. That's not 20, right? So that's 5. Yeah, that's 16 pieces. So that's fine. Okay, let's get cracking. No time like the present. Let me just make sure I'm not omitting any ingredients I wanted to put in this thing. sauce, meat, beans, guacamole. Everything I wanted to put in here. I have some enchilada sauce, but I think I'm gonna pass on putting enchilada sauce. I did find the last of my hot Taco Bell sauce, but I'm gonna pass on that, I think. Okay. Figure out what spoon I'm gonna use here. Let me go over here. Okay. Let me get some meat in my pan. Alright, we'll start with a little meat. Let me stop obscuring the view there. So we'll put some meat in the pan. There. Make sure I can spread noodles and be off the bottom of the pan anyway. Okay. I may not end up using all the friggin' noodles. Let me put, I can actually alternate beans and stuff. That'll be a good idea. Okay. I'm gonna go meat and cheese and sauce. And then I'm gonna put more noodles, and then I'll do some beans on the next layer instead of the meat. Actually, I don't know if I'm gonna get more than. We'll figure it out when it's done. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. So cheese it up. Try to get some of that spicy cheese too. Well, you can kind of see what I'm doing. Cheese in there. Cheese. Okay. That looks pretty good to me. I think for this layer, I'm going to go Taco Bell mild sauce. So let's do that. Oh, guacamole too. I guess I'm going to wait. Let me not put guacamole in this layer. But we're going to put some for sure. Actually, I wonder if I should serve that separately. What do you think, Quinn? Should I put the guacamole in the lasagna, or should I just serve it on the side and you can spoon it on your plate and kind of mix it in as you go? That kind of seems like a decent idea. I'm going to do that with sour cream for sure. But I might want to do that guacamole too instead of putting it in the freaking lasagna. On the side is better. Yeah, I agree with you. Good talk. Alright, that's pretty good. Still think I'm going to get my shell set out of that. Without a ton of effort. Kind of coming out. Okay, cool. That's the end of my Taco Bell sauce. As soon as I get that in the oven, remind me to post my Taco Bell sauce recipe for you. I don't want to forget that. It's almost good this way. I'm tempted to break a little bit off and go that way. But I can go this way. Fuck it. I thought for sure my chicken was gonna win the vote off, and then Chaozu was one who voted for lasagna. He's probably still lurking. And then I had one other voter, freaking Ghosty, was like, I want to see lasagna. I'm like, what is wrong with you guys? I was gonna make boneless stuffed chicken. Y'all want to see freaking lasagna? It's a lot less effort. And they're like, lasagna. I wasn't gonna put lasagna on the list until somebody suggested it. I want to see that Zuzu from Soupy's Discord, but I really wish I could remember who suggested frickin' lasagna, because we're stuck with it now. Unless I could have just lied about the results of the poll that I made. Okay. That looks good, actually. I can actually put one this way. Let me do that. I'm going to scooch this. I'm going to break a little bit off of one piece, and we're going to make this son of a bitch even. But I am trolling that person who wanted lasagna by not making a traditional lasagna. That's what's up. There we go. Not a clean break, but we'll take it. Boom! So I got 5 pieces down. They are actually looking pretty good there. I might not be able to do more than 2 layers of this thing before I run out of pan space, though. I think I'm going to run out of pan space, so let's put this meat. Oh, I'm putting beans first for this layer. I mean, I made some goddamn refried beans. We're going to put beans in here. Slather these suckers on here. Ooh. There we go. I'm excited for these beans. I think I've learned over 2 cooking streams to not trust my burner, so I should replace that sucker before I attempt another one. And I definitely don't want to try over Wi-Fi because of the stupid issue I ran into with the Wi-Fi. With my freaking frame drops, that was so stupid. I guess I can make another poll. Try to get some more info of what people want to see if they do want to see another cooking stream. We'll get it. Alright. Meat time. You're supposed to cover this, the directions say. My oven is almost up to temp. We are getting this just right. Just right. Okay. Although I am getting this in the oven later than I wanted to, so I'm kind of pissed off about that. My stream issues started the problem, and then I'm just a little bit slower than I wanted to be. Well, quite a bit slower than I wanted to be getting this thing assembled. But oh well. It's just going to be what it is. I'm going to eat a little bit later. Okay. About to put the rest of my cheese. Well, I don't put cheese or sauce. I might put sauce first. Then cheese. Okay. Oven is up to temp. That's the last of the meat. I got a good layer of beans on here. I got a little bit of beans left, but I'm gonna enjoy those separately. I think next I'm gonna go with the sauce. Let me put my guacamole in the fridge before I forget. It's been out for a while. I'm not gonna use that until I stir it up. Okay, we're gonna go with this chipotle stuff here. Ooh, that smells good though. Shit, now I'm getting excited. Ooh, look at that. Holy shit. Damn. That looks pretty good. That's some good stuff. Look at that sucker. Ooh. That looks nice, nice looking sauce. Now I'm gonna put more noodles and cheese, then more noodles. Yeah, I think that makes sense. The noodles on top, hopefully. And it's going in the freaking oven. I'm going hard on the cheese here. All right. This way. into 3, 4, and our piece that we snap. And before it can go in, I gotta measure my water out because you're supposed to put water in this thing to get the noodles to cook through. I almost should have bought noodles that tell you to boil it first. But maybe not, I don't know. It's supposed to be. Well, I think I could use these, but I don't see my measuring cup. Oh, I found it. It's right on the table. Righty. Ha! Alright, this said for every... Okay, I only used 10 pieces of noodles. So that's going to be, what, 1 cup? 1 cup of water. That's not too bad, so let's do that. You'll need some water to absorb. Cup of water. Alright. Noodle on top. And some foil on top. And we're going straight in the oven. We in there. All right. All right. Let me look at the box for a second. That don't look too bad. Get a fork in here. Okay. Yep. Okay. Okay. We're going to call that a success. Feels good. All right. Let's set a timer for 5 minutes before I really try to get this spice out of it, but that's 5 seconds. Why would I want 5 seconds? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Alright, so, yeah, let's try to get a shot of this as is before I cut into it. A toss on top makes it look pretty good. Yeah. It smells pretty good. The worst thing about cooking stuff is people don't get to smell it or taste it. They gotta take your word for it, but it smells pretty good. I'm not gonna lie about that. I'm pretty excited to be able to eat this. I've been very impatient, but it looks pretty good. Smells pretty good. Pretty excited about it. Even though I really wish this would have been done like, I don't know, 45 minutes ago. I was way too slow getting in the oven for that to have been a thing. I was way off. You know, I was hoping by before 6:30 I'd have it done, cut into it, and all of that, but we're a good 45, 50 minutes late. Next time we're not going to screw it up this bad, I don't think. I will be hopeful that next time it won't be ridiculous. But we'll be alright with our timing. Get me a plate here. So I can plate it up. I'm going to take my photo too. So it won't just be the won't rely just on the webcam. I can take me a nice picture. Oh, I should turn the oven off. That's better. There's a timer on. Cut me a nice slice and put the sour cream and guacamole on the plate with it, and get a photo that I can share. This is going to be good. I am excited to eat it, I'm not going to lie. Pretty excited to eat it. Guacamole, sour cream. Alright, just a little bit longer, and we'll have 5 minutes in. And I will cut at least one slice. Let me grab my spatula. There we go. All right. So close. Got about another minute before we cut the piece, put it on the plate, get a picture, and kill the stream. And I do want to thank everybody who's lurking for checking out the stream. I'll be back probably relatively soon with another stream. I'll take that probably next week because it's already Wednesday. I don't think I'll do it like on a Sunday night or something. We'll see. But still, that's next week. I don't think it's gonna happen Thursday, Friday, or Saturday, but maybe like Sunday night or Monday is another cooking stream. I might actually do something for lunch stream. If I cook something up real quick, I might do a quick stream. Cook something like fried rice for lunch or something like that. That would be fun. And timer off. Give us a nice piece here. That lasagna noodle is nice and soft right there, so that should be pretty good. Why is it excavating this difficult? Ooh, there we go. More of that beef. All right. Let me put a dollop guacamole there. And we'll put just a little sour cream on that. Oh, that's pretty good. There we go. Seems a little bright. Hang on. It's like turning on this other light and turning off the light that's directly over the freaking laptop. Maybe, just maybe, I can get a better shot. Oh, that looks a little dark on the camera now. Maybe that doesn't work. Damn it. I'll take my picture with the phone though. Just so I can share as the end result of my stream. There we go. Mexican lasagna, guacamole, and sour cream. Kind of difficult to get it right. The glare is pretty bad, it seems like, but at least from my view, hard to tell if you guys are seeing, but there it is. Let's get a nice picture. There we go. That looks pretty good. Alright, let me have a taste. Let you know how it came out. Oh, some noodle there. Some noodles, some meat, some beans, I'm sure. Some of that sour cream. And some of that guacamole. Nice bite of everything here. That's pretty good. That is pretty good. I like that. Alright. Well, it's been a long stream. Longer than I anticipated. Thank you guys for hanging out till the end. For everyone who's still here, I'm going to get a little raid going because we are done cooking. I'm not going to sit here and eat all this in the stream. But thank you so much for hanging out if you're still here. I'm going to raid Mar, who is playing Sonic the Hedgehog on a frickin' dance pad, so that's fun. So let's do that. Thanks for watching. I will do some noodling, come up with something else to do on a cooking stream, and I'll let you guys help me decide, and it should be fun. Again, thanks for watching. Appreciate you guys.